Did I just make the world's first illegal squishy? I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain. So I have been spending a lot of time outside recently, in nature, submersing myself in the world and becoming a little elf, frolicking around with my friends and honestly having the time of my life. But this is actually a problem for me, believe it or not, because one of my favorite hobbies is making squishies, and I have not had very much time to make my squishies when I've been outside all the time, which I will admit, I'm not very good at making the squishies, but just because you're not good at your hobbies doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy them. But this got me thinking and gave me the best idea ever. What if I made a squishy out in nature with all of my favorite things about nature? I'll tell you right now, it did not end up how we expected, but I decided to start off with a little bit of algae and my favorite color leaf. Dara was not a fan, but I feel like this is such a good idea because now I can keep nature with me anywhere I go, and I can have all of my favorite things from the lake with me outside of the lake. I wanted to add one last touch, which is a leaf from this tree, which is my favorite tree, but then I heard people in the distance screaming. I'm not even kidding. This is not for the video. This was real. I looked over and saw what I thought was smoke off in the distance, but then I realized as people started to run as fast as they could away that this was a torrential, gigantic thunderstorm that came out of absolutely nowhere, which was so crazy because I checked the weather specifically for this day to make sure this wouldn't happen. The weather app said 0% chance of rain, and this was like the biggest torrential downpour I've ever been caught in. At first, I was sort of upset, and then I realized the rain filled up my squishy, which to me was my sign that nature supported this squishy and wanted to be involved. It was kind of beautiful to me, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. Now I can have nature with me everywhere I go. Subscribe, and what should I turn into a squishy next?